Thank you so much. And next up is Andrea.
Hello. Hello, hi everyone. It's an honor to be here. So thank you. So it's not this one. Okay, yeah. So my name is Andrea. I'm just a 3D generalist, a freelancer. Today I would like to talk about, it's here. Today I would like to talk about how to make anamorphic animation, of course, using Blender. And well, it's just sharing what I learned about this topic. Okay, so what I mean with anamorphic, that's sometimes also referred as a 3D billboard, is essentially this kind of content that's getting a little bit more popular on big screens. That basically, it seems like there is a 3D physical object on top of this building, so there's a big impact, no? In general, what it is a kind of distorted image that align, or basically that look good from one single point of view. So actually, this video is looking great from this specific point of view, but it's stretched if you see it from another point of view. So how to do it? Or how I do it? So basically, I recognize some production steps, so I'm going to go very quickly through it. So basically, collect everything about all the information about the screen and location, identify a point of view, and then you have like you do a normal CG production, let's say. Then there is a last step when you, let's say, rectify the image, so you make it flat. Well, the image is already flat, you know what I mean, after all. And then if you have a huge screen in your backyard, then you test. And if you don't, you simply pray. So what I mean is that most of the time, you have the proven of truth at the very last moment, and you hope that everything aligns in real life and everything works, as actually did in my case, luckily. So basically, the first preparatory step, you collect everything about the screen and the location. So it's a very specific custom production, specifically for that screen, that shape, that resolution, and that point of view. So I reproduce this environment. It was an exhibition in that case. And I insert a camera, just pretending where the viewer should be at the venue, how it's going to look at the place, how it's going to look at the screen. I consider about maybe some blocking objects that make obstrude the view, like another stand, for example, something that can stop the viewer, just to identify the ideal point of view. So at the end of this step, I will end up with two elements: the point of view, so basically a camera with position and rotation, and the screen area. So after that, I exported these two elements just for convenience, and you make like a standard, I would say, CG production, like a 3D scene. You just have to be careful about, of course, leave a static camera, and all these 3D objects, they don't have to, let's say, overpass the silhouette of the screen. Otherwise, it's going to be cropped when you just rectify the image. So you end up with something that, in my case, it was looking something like this. So yeah, this is my 3D scene. It's very nice, but of course, we can't play this video on the actual screen. We need to somehow rectify. So then there is a last step, when actually you pass from this to that. And again, I used Blender still for this last step. You might do it in some other post-production tools if you like. I did it in Blender. I use it UV project modifier so that I have the UV just shaped on the screen. And then you actually unfold this curved object and you make it like you would do physically, like unfolding a curved screen. And you end up with a flat image. At this step, as you can see, the image gets distorted, but from that point of view, it's going to be compensated, no? So it's going to look good. So that's what I do. Test and pray. So I recycle that kind of testing environment that I built before. I play this distorted video, and I check that from that point of view, the distortion is not visible. So you see the things correctly. And then, just the final result, just a video from the venue. it was looking like this. I made 7 of this short animation for this specific work, but it's the same principle. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Enjoy.